Don't worry, I'll do what I can. And I has this stupid neighbor right here. This is mirrored right there. In there, exactly the one that's my fucking neighbor. He sleeps in there and doesn't sleep at all. You know what he does? Some of this shit here, all of it. He makes some weird sounds. He snores a little bit for 10 to 15 seconds. Only. Then he does something like this. And then he does something like going out to the bathroom and back again. And he's been doing this for, yeah, it's 3:55 in the, it's 3:24 in the morning, man. Coupled with this. I swear to you, I've been hearing sounds of people being thrown into almost the flying door of nothingness with saw blades in it, and being shot off as a skeleton or whatever it is, like this. You can hear it there. Since the fucking day, since I came here, arrived at fucking 11 o'clock, there's been nothing but this shit outside there. People crying and shit, people screaming and shit. People shitting their pants because they're about to be fucking scrambled up by fucking saw blades, and this fucking idiot in there. This fucking black man that's lower in height than me. That's known for smoking a lot of cocaine, crack cocaine, in Oklahoma City. Like they get so many idiot homeless to help them do this fucking shit here. Enabling them to frame me. Listen, listen. Enabling them to frame my fucking ass because of them making these sounds here. Because and it does seem like it's timeline thing. It's alternate versions of people, and it's been like that. Like I've known that since they began targeting me to become their scapegoat. 1.5 year ago, or 2022. That it really does have something to do with the alternate versions of people. And what do we then leave it at? Yeah, then it must be true that there's also some fucking version of me out there that they're taken from the worst possible timeline they could find, which would make it easier to understand whatever's been happening in my life, how all the senseless, nonsensical claims people has. But just listen and learn, because apparently no one ever figures this shit out. Copcast, it's like they get sent into fucking portal holes and like catapulted out of another portal hole somewhere. So of course they can't do nothing. But it's like, what the fuck did we even do having a fucking law system with this shit? That's an idiot neighbor again. What do we do having a fucking law system when we can't even have a fucking weapon and go out ourselves and do something about it? We can just wait until the next time that it's game night or whatever they'd call this bullshit here. fucking senseless little dick Boy Scout fantasies of world domination because someone bullied them once. That's really what I feel it is. That's what I'm saying. It's like Professor Chaos and Professor Chaos with the timeline magic and shit like that. And you know when I say magic, that's always magic is always technology. Magic is and always will be technology we don't understand about yet. Du skal bare slappe af. Yeah, that sounds like one of the things he does. I can say his name is Hassan. Because they pay people to or threaten to. I don't care, but that's fucking. That's it's not only coward, and it's not only showing you have a sick fantasy, Hassan, and that you don't belong to humanity anymore. That you're also fear-based and you love such things. But it's also treacherous. It's so treacherous that you can't that you can't measure up to it. No one should ever trust you again. Yeah. And say someone else can. See? You. I heard that someone must be being projectile out, like outward and like shot out somewhere from, and then like something splattering out, and that's the famous daughter drunkenness. And then this guy in there starts making a sound again. And now he starts to make the snores again. Listen to what happens outside. Now he starts doing all the kinds of things. And okay, so I have the I have his move set right here. He does this on the floor of whatever it is to make them enable to do something. It's not like he does the magic. It's just he's getting paid to stand there fucking framing me. And Toby also does the thing, but he does also the fucking thing. And then he makes this, and then he makes the. And then he makes the and then the he does it systematically, and he's been doing it in accordance with what I do out there for the past 4 hours, man. Walking out on the out to the bathroom to probably to touch himself from time to time. He's so fucking clever, huh? Or maybe I am. And don't worry, I haven't been taking lights at all today before now. Only once before going out to get that fucking something to eat. And funnily enough, I've been out there looking at through the window, out to exactly the road split. Wait. I haven't done this line though. And this one I'm making here, and 2 others, and then the one before getting out to eat. And nothing happened outside there. Nothing happens. They had written somewhere like threateningly to announce some kind of kill once a long time ago, and they also have written we'll let you live. And it's like it really is like it's for some reason it just feels like they only just let me live for some fucking reason, man. So they can scapegoat me. But that will also be their downfall. That's for damn sure. It's like the grossest people we figured out have we had in this country. Just were like the grossest men at all, and we have so many gross people here. So that's definitely normalized a little bit. Why the fuck that people be projecting at me all the fucking time? When they're the ones who does filthy stuff, like they want to project onto me that I'm a filthy guy, because and the only joke they have, and it's not even right, but it's like, oh, he goes out there to rip it off. Every time people are always saying something whenever I go to the bathroom, and I have to publicly because I'm fucking homeless. But the most gross, immature fucking men we have in this country here, it's older adult men, like older men, and like something like the train driver and bus drivers and shit like that. But it's also in a very big area. It's also like or area, whatever I'm saying, right? It's in part also a lot about Middle Eastern men. And I even hate to say it, because like it has nothing to do with it's nothing to do with being Muslim or nothing. It's just about, I think here they have just let some of the people in that may just lie to the system about getting in, and why they want to go here and shit like that. And they can see a simple loophole they can use to get the worst of their people in here when they can't go anywhere else. I see it like that, but there's a lot of it happening, and I you guys may know, may not know, because this is for a very specific bunch of people. I'm telling. Here is the evidence about it going on and on and on and on and on and on, and it's like people, they don't ever fucking realize it. So here's the fucking proof, man. And there's really nothing to see. I've been looking out multiple times. Whenever I do that, it's like they feel I'm the only one who can see what happens. I'm the only one who can remember a chronological way about what happens, and no one else is anything else than oblivious. I don't get it. Is that why they want me to be, and also like want me to be the scapegoat and shit like that? Listen, and you can hear it. It's the same fucking people all the time, but they also just take random pedestrians from the streets and just. So and this is the first time I've seen this. I heard it today. Today's the first time I hear a fucking man being screaming like and then being pulled away because that they started yelling about some things out there. You see, and we have people for the first time tonight. Wow, that's crazy, guys. That's amazing, right? Does it matter if you switching off my Wi-Fi? I'm just asking. When it's a screen recording, I'm doing another live. Hvad gutter? Fordi because I can certainly hear you guys like discussing shit only because I'm talking about it. So now now they have more enablers. Like that's their favorite thing, right? Landsforræder! Feltmadras! We have to show somehow that there's some kind of chronology in it. Yeah, but now they noticed I did this, so definitely they now you can hear it happening in a little bit away from the area for the first time, right? Almost the first time in my life where they don't fucking follow me around to drive around me. Okay, I guess they do their usual stuff, making it seem natural if someone finds out something. So they make it seem natural. But listen, now they began to drive around here again. But you heard that gunshot, so it's definitely a race. See, it's more in the distance. They had to start the race somewhere else because I started talking about it. That's the first time where I've heard this shit happening. That it's not like being moved away from you. It's like it's close to me because they want to scapegoat me. That's just what I know about it. And I know that it has been working on the whole city, the whole fucking city, maybe the whole fucking world. Yeah. All of it happens in the distance now. And now he starts to moan again. And you can hear he reacts on it. Yeah, except I haven't sitting here taking lines before until I actually turned on this video. So that's 20 minutes ago. I started really to make this sound here. But of course, it could be they do normally do a lot of that projecting at me with when I say that sound too. But it's not like that. It's not like that though. There's so many fucking idiotic fucking. There's so many idiotic details to all this that I've been having to theorize about, figure out here too much to not let it be true. Also having my mind wanting to forget and try to that it's try to say to me that it's not so bad and shit like it's not something like that, and then when it doesn't happen in a while, you kind of forget about it if you have shut your brain off ever about this shit, but then later figuring out that this is only true, it only can be the fucking thing that it is, that it always seems like it's the first thing that comes to mind when you get something and you think it in a while, then that's the thing you think about because you think that it's because you think have thought other stuff, and you cannot figure out where to end up in that theory, but in the end you come to a big conclusion, and you never stop having that conclusion in your brain, but then you start to forget about it, and then it can be gone for 8 months, and then you hear it again happening and it start happening again, and it shows itself to be true around there, like true, where you just can't unsee it after that time, and think to yourself, why the hell have I forgot about that? Why the hell did I, whatever. This is fucked up. This is fucked up, man. Catapulting people, driving people around, taking people out of the cars. Something saying doof, doof, and then and taking small kids and flinging them out there, and then catching whatever's left of them or what it is, and living people in fucking in some kind of, I don't know what it is. I can only hear it. It sounds like it's yeah, it can only be like hole formed, right? Which like, it can only be bucket formed, with extra steps, right? So that's what I'm guessing it is. And then a lot of saw blades within, and they catch that shit. And this is the first time I've heard this shit in just a little bit more distance than instead of it being so close that it could be. It's like they just think I'm the only one who isn't asleep to this, who doesn't want this to happen, and still but still don't know about what exactly it is, like, but doesn't sleep to it, because there's definitely there's definitely people down here that knows about it, that's put here by them to stop anything from getting out, but knowing about it and being working there and shit like that. And there's definitely people here that are gross enough to watch that kind of stuff and think that it's funny, and think that it's all right to not warn anything about nothing of the ones who sleep. And then there's me. I've never figured out exactly what it is. People, they are getting told not to talk to me about it, and people are also getting threatened or apparently online to not say what it is. So this is just great. It's fuck. And I'm someone who doesn't want this to happen, but I'm the only one who isn't asleep of those. Apparently, since it's so important for them to do this shit around me and shit like that. Yeah, now he did some kind of sound again, and And then you can hear the girl. Stop med det fucking pis, Hassan! Du kan ikke lave de der mønstre af bevægelser og lyde, man, uden at det fucking er det, du gør. Bare pas på, at du ikke selv snart dør, så. Now he snores. He snored again, and now he starts snoring. Like, I'm telling you. I didn't think about it. I just heard it, and I registered that's the snoring thing again. And just look at the screen, and then 2 minutes, like almost 20 seconds later, actually mentioning it. Because people are making it so normal that I just have to just figure it out and just register it and not even think about it as much as I could, you know. But then I do. Then when I get to think of it, now he snores even more. And I just heard someone say out from out there that someone that felt bad for me, and I have the whole city targeting me all the time. Right now, I can't be in peace and nothing. They pretend that I'm the worst kind of individual that they don't know about all of the time, and they never want to say it to my face, but they always want to fucking do it all over at the homeless shelter. So I actually heard someone fucking thinking that actually they felt bad for me, because that shows that people don't fucking know about it. They don't know shit, bro. And he does this pressing somewhere again, pressing on the table, doing again. He did that again, and now he starts snoring or something. Because he's a fucking shithead who doesn't even care. Ja, hvad, mand? Nej, det må man da sige. To be honest, Spore 7, this is not Spore 7. Okay, but we know about Spore 7, right? To just a side note that they don't obey their plight of silence. That is illegal, right? And but who would have thought that Hassan, living at room 2 at the nattjenesten, so you guys can figure out his CPR number and all that shit if you want anything to do with the guy. I just reacted to the sounds making the same sound. Now he snores again. You're getting this, right? Did you notice? It's all to my fucking west right now. Or to my east. It's all of it is to my east right now. And it's been and you heard that shit happening around me in the beginning. You heard the first 10-15 minutes always around me. Now there's not a sound, but you can hear it in the distance. Like ever since I began speaking up on it. It's the first fucking time, man! Hvad så Aarhus, hva'? Oh, what happened there? they took it a little bit over to my side again, just to make it not appear abnormal as fuck, and make them fucking guilty. Do they really think that it's enough just to fucking just to? I'm forgetting my fucking words here. Do they think it's enough just to make it seem natural? Like you can just trying to make something seem like we always go around here and shit like who cares? That's funny though. You hear this? But it's only a mild version of what the sounds were. But also still has some of the good, the juicy stuff, like right. Just to make it appear natural. That's what they always try to do. They make it appear natural, saying to everyone, "Hey, that's me who does that shit, man." No, it's not me who does that shit. It's you guys who do that shit, and you're gonna want my fucking, you want my name and my fame to be swapped with you guys's, basically, and that's saying a lot. Just after I heard the sound of a ping pong ball again. And he's awake, yeah, and now he does something. He does that. He just did that. You heard the sound. And now he does it again. Hold din fucking egen kæft, man. Yeah. He does it again. Always when there's nothing new happening. After something just ended, he will make a fucking new thing, new face, new sound, saying some full bullshit, beginning to fucking moan, beginning to fucking snore, beginning to do this, going to the bathroom and going back, or beginning to cough and beginning to say like whatever he fucking figures out to do. It's buttons to whatever what they're gonna choose of whatever fucking sick game they have to what are they gonna choose with what. So I'm sitting my ass back here again where I was, and then just shutting up, and this now it's gonna be only sounds. Some people just said, fuck, the time is already. Is the time what already? What? The time is already what? Whatever it was. It sounded like they said 7, but the time is apparently 4. Been happening for 5 hours, that sound. Now he did the fucking sound to the floor and table again. The one with the, like I did, with replicated with the table here. Something like that, very, 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 very silently. But I can still hear it, you idiot. Turning again. Put my ass up here. Then that sound I've only been hearing a few times, and only today also. Only today also. A few times it sounds like some fucking pipe, but you can definitely hear that the person is being pressed through it somehow. Yeah, driving someone down or something, whatever it is. But it's the same sounds as what I would say it is. It's like the sound is driving them over, blah blah blah. But probably with some minor modifications on the fucking cars, so it cracks through the road. I heard it splat. Because I'm a marksman, I'm getting you guys could turn it up right. but we're not going to. Yeah, I know some things. It's also one of the fucking things about you fucking idiot designer of Danish fucking people. Oh, wait, then I love it, man. I want this closed, but this fucking stupid, man. Yeah, I was just thinking about the fucking idea that some idiot can actually do something about he's doing his magic to use wires or signals as portals. I don't believe it, but it's still just making sure that whenever I said this, that he doesn't just get through the window or something like that into the fucking wire system, man. And that's where I'm gonna end this video, even though I would have made some more of the gaming. But okay, trust that there will be a new one with some actual better sound on, hopefully next time. That for sure.